The next phase of our North Channel adventure had us sailing 18 nautical miles from Indian Cove to Covered Portage Cove. We got up early to enjoy our last morning in Indian Cove, then we weighed anchor for our next destination. Here we are approaching the entrance to Covered Portage Cove. This is the outer cove of Covered Portage Cove, and some of the boats that maybe draw too much to go back into the inner cove stay out here, or maybe they just don't want a chance going through this narrow passage up here. The entrance to Covered Portage Cove can be fairly shallow, so Mary went to the bow to watch for rocks. In fact, we never saw less than 9 feet of depth in this section. This is Mary doing her dishes this morning. We have Roy Eaton playing in the background, and we're doing a test of the video camera.
Okay, we are still in Covered Portage Cove, and we are now heading over to where that dinghy's at to do the trail to walk up that ridge and probably take pictures of our boats there. There were about 18 boats in the cove overnight, but now I think we're down to like 6 or 7. A couple new boats have come in. That rock over there says otter, but we don't know what.
Again, whoever marked the trail with these red ribbons did a nice service for for hikers that come through here.
Our boat isn't visible yet.
Oh, let's go back then. Okay, we're starting to be able to see the bay. I guess we keep going that way. Now we're at the top. You can see our sailing vessel Blue Latitudes down there, down below. Wow, what a beautiful view from up here. All along here, the whole top of this hill is covered with blueberries, but unfortunately, the blueberries are out of season, or we could have had a really nice feast up here, I think. Mary, look, coming through the passage right now, there's that blue tartan. I remember they were up at Marianne, and then we also saw them up at the pool. Looks like a few more boats have shown up. After a nice hike, we struck out to explore the shoreline near Covered Portage Cove. ahead. I wonder if that's that little cottage.
Right there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's an outhouse. There's a stink pipe off the side of it.
On shore over there by that big tree trunk, there's a little ferret, I believe, running along. Real small, looks like maybe a baby one, because we saw some earlier that were like 2 feet long at least. Maybe. Well, we just came ashore to explore this interesting little hut here, and I remember coming up here in 2019, and along here somewhere there was the remains of an old cottage, and it was quite a nice cottage. It was like a single story, and I remember coming ashore and there's Mary out on the rock. I think she's staying as far as possible away from this cottage. She's convinced, I think, that an axe murderer owns it, and he's hiding out here waiting for victims to come ashore. Let's see if we can see in one of the windows and see what's inside. I'm not sure if the camera can see inside, but it looks like there's a little table, a stove, a big saw. I guess he's the saw murderer, not the axe murderer. And a cot. So I guess the old spot that I was hoping to find will remain a mystery. And there's certainly many mysteries to be explored up here. More than you could probably ever have time to explore. 2 seaplanes are flying by. I'm sure they both just took off from Killarney. Well, interestingly, I think we have found the remains of the old cottage that I remember from 2019. And sadly, there's very little left of it. Just a small bit of the foundation left, and this is really cool over here. There's like a stone fireplace or something. I'm trying to get over there without stepping on a snake or something.
It looks like they're taking out the broken parts and maybe rebuilding.
Oh, you think they're going to rebuild it? Oh, this is all totally rotten back here.
Well, if they have a structure and they have a